Hi, I'm Robin Fulmer, and this is News 6, news for 6th graders. Today, Grand Rapids Intermediate reports to you about their school and community. Grand Rapids Intermediate is a little different from most schools because the only grade that attends our school is the 6th grade. The 6th graders come from the towns of Grand Rapids, Tontogny, Weston, and Haskins. There are 6 groups which are called 6A, B, C, D, E, and F. Each of the groups follows a certain schedule. We like our setup very much, and here are some of the people who helped to make it possible. It's fun being in 6th grade where all the kids are the same age. And now here's Gary.
The dam in Grand Rapids is the largest on the Maumee River. It stands beside Mary Jane Thurston Park. Originally, the dam was made of wood, but the wooden dam broke loose. It was then replaced with brick, and it was a difficult project because the water would not allow the cement to dry very fast. The dam is probably one of the better fishing areas on the river. Many of us go down to the dam to fish during the summer. Have you taken a look at the sky or the water lately? The pollution is getting very bad. Throughout our area, there are examples of pollution: plugged up ditches, open junkyards that smell of oil and garbage, and the river is pretty bad too. People are saying that in the year 2025, we will have to wear gas masks because the pollution will be so bad. The air is being filled with poison fumes and smoke. Stacks can be seen everywhere. Cars are also adding to the problem, but some people have decided to walk to places that in the past they might have driven to. We should all get busy and help to clean up our air and water. We start pollution, we can stop it. Barb?
One of our landmarks of Weston was moved to the Wood County Fairgrounds. Our train depot was moved 3 years ago. Many men worked on moving the depot, and it took them 3 days. It had taken them 2 years to raise enough money for the project. The firemen assisted in moving the big landmark. If you visit the depot, you can see the names of men who worked there long ago. These people have carved or written their names in the freight room of the building. The Weston Depot was built in 1853, and it will be 120 years old in 1974. We took a field trip to Greenfield Village. While we were there, we saw a clock made out of shrubbery, a glass-blowing factory, and some people making candles out of beeswax. There were little shops, such as the blacksmith's. There were also was a beautiful covered bridge which looked as if it had come from another century. Among other displays we saw on the trip were the home of Thomas Edison, the place where Henry Ford made his first car and the car itself, and the location where the Wright brothers made the first airplane. Greenfield Village was a trip into the past. Here with a story about clubs and a special film feature on a very special man is Kent.
Mr. Hill, our assistant principal, has decided to let the Grand Rapids 6th grade school have clubs. Some of the clubs that we can join are drama, art, chess, ecology, math, and many others. These clubs will meet about every 2 weeks. There will be different activities for each of the different groups. Are you aware of the fact that you live in the same state as the world-famous glass blower, Dominic Lubino? He is one of the leading glass craftsmen in the country. He was born in Clarion County, Pennsylvania, December 4th, 1910. He received his education at Allegheny Vocational High School, the Carnegie Institution of Technology is in Pittsburgh, and the Toledo Museum School of the Design in Toledo, Ohio. His association with glass and industry has covered the period of 40 years and has included research and development of glass compositions, processes, machines for the forming of glass fibers, and furnace design. He holds 60 patents in the United States, with others pending and hundreds in foreign countries. 3 of his developments for glass fibers having to do with 3 insulation against extremes in temperature are used in Apollo spacecrafts. Until his retirement in 1965, he was Vice President and Director of Research and Development for John Mansfield Fiberglass Corporation. He is still affiliated with the company as research consultant. Mr. Lubino has written articles for technical publications and a book called Visual Art and Glass. This book was published in 1968. He is included in Who's Who in American Art, Who's Who in Ohio, Men of Science, and Who's Who in Consumers and Industry. Back to you, Robin.
I'm Robin for Gary, Barb, Ken, and Mrs. Fox, 6th grade. This has been News 6, news for 6th graders.